start off being fake. Most people, again, don't know how to win. They don't know how to go within, W-I-N-W, with I-N-N. They don't know how to win by going within. So your personality that you have is given to you by source, God. Everybody has their own person, their own pure son. You are a pure, P-U-R-E, son, S-U-N. Your personality sends out or emits a specific frequency, wave, verb, or vibration. That vibration is personal. It's unique, just like your fingerprint, just like your iris in your eye. No two people on the planet have the same DNA. No two people on the planet has the same frequency. So now we take that frequency, that's your personal frequency, and we turn it into a financial instrument. Now, a financial instrument, as we talked about before, is an asset. An asset is something that adds value instead of taking away. An asset is something that always increases in value. An asset is something that you can hold on to and exchange. An asset is a medium of exchange. A liability takes money. An asset adds money. So you are an asset. So everywhere you go, you should add value to everybody that you meet. When you call somebody, they should see your number. They should immediately pick up because they know that you add value. You're not coming with problems. You're coming with solutions. That's a financial instrument. Now, God don't make junk. So you are a financial instrument. Now, you probably have a belief system that says that you're not enough. You probably have a belief system that says you need to get your degree. You probably have a belief system that says you're not tall enough. Your hair is too short, it's too long. We all have excuses, but they're valid. But those are negative habit patterns. So you replace your negative habit pattern with your motivated abilities pattern. What is your motivated abilities pattern? Your motivated abilities pattern is the month that you were born. The month that you was born is what you need for fuel. It's not what you give. Very important. So I'm born in September. In order for me to be successful, I have to receive total awareness. So the month that, remember, this is a very important distinction between what you find on the internet or what you find a lot of people talking about. In order for you to transmute your personality and your personal frequency into a financial instrument, which is an asset, which is something that, again, puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Very, very distinct difference between an asset and a liability. We build assets, not liabilities. You are an asset. When you call somebody, you are adding value to their life because you are giving them informing or information that's bring about a transformation, not a duplication. So if you're not, you got to do what? You got to go within. You got to become an asset. You got to be an asset, brothers and sisters, not a liability. You can't be always in a state of gimme, 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 my name is Jimmy. And so one of the keys that I've recently just, completed was changing my asset development systems. And so as an asset developer, I help people develop their own assets. So I take your month and I tell you, don't give that. That's your fuel. So I need total awareness for me to be successful. Now we all know all of the months. You know that if you're born in January, your asset or the thing that you need for gas, for fuel to be amplified is what, we call love. If you're born in February, it's called spirit or stability. If you're born in March, it's called courage. That's what you need to be successful. If you're born, sorry about that. If you're born in April, then you are an amplifier. That's what you need. So you don't give that because you need that. Most of us, we are giving away our seed, but the seed was given to you by source for your need. Never give away your seed. If a farmer eats his seed, he has no seed to plant for next year's crop. Most people, they eat their seed. They don't know that they're supposed to plant the seed in the soil. So you take your coil and you put it in the soil. Your coil, again, COR, is your motivated abilities pattern. So March, again, courage. April is energy or amplification. Let's see what we got. Let's see, January, March, April, May. So May is balance. Then we got June, feminine wisdom. Then we got July, action. Then we got August, soul healing. So if you're born in August, you don't give that because you need that. Then we got September. So I don't give awareness because I need awareness. Total awareness. So that's my purpose, my destiny. I got to master that. Then we go in September, October, emotional balance. November, success. December, spiritual wisdom. So based upon the month that you was born, and you guys know I've been doing this for a long time. And hang on a sec. There we go. I had to grab my notes. So when you look at this chart, that's a unique difference because of the way that the market or the landscape has changed. So that creates and requires us to make an adjustment. So now we're in the age of what I call institutional intuition. It's called the age of Aquarius, or Aquarius. So we're no longer in the Piscean age. We're in the age of Aquarius. So now your job is to make sure that you over and understand. January, you need love. February, you need spirituality. March, you need courage. April, you need energy. May, you need balance. June, you need wisdom, feminine wisdom. July, you need action. August, you need soul healing. September, you need total awareness. October, you need emotional balance. November, you need success. December, you need spiritual journeys or spiritual wisdom. So each and every one of us, you understand your motivated abilities pattern. That is the particle that amplifies your pattern or your power. So now we're going to give that to ourselves. And then we put that into a specific financial instrument. So the first thing you got to do is heal yourself by doing what's in your month. I'm September, so I got to get total awareness, which is what I've done. Now that I have total awareness, what do I do next? Now that I've got total awareness, I go to my path. So my path is 336. That path, that takes me to my cash. But just knowing that is nothing. I got to put that into a financial instrument. And especially now the financial instruments primarily are going to be creating your own chat box, creating your own prompt engineering statements, and creating your own apps. Now you're going to still keep all of the others that we mentioned before, your website, your PDF documents, your audio documents like this particular document, social media platforms, your email list. All of those are financial documents. But your primary thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you're able to transmute your life path number. I'm a 336. So my product is creative, my product is imaginative, and my product is really compassion. So I'm going to give my creativity and my intellect and deliver it in a very compassionate manner. So my product is compassion. And if you look at that list that I sent everybody, if you're life path number 1, your product is leadership. If you're life path number 2, your product is intuition. If you're life path number 3, your product is creativity. If you're life path number 4, your product is stability. If you're life path number 5, your product is freedom. If you're life path number 6, like me, your product is compassion or communication. If you're 7, your product is analyzation. If you're an 8, your product is executive or good decision making. That's your product, helping people make good decisions. If you're a 9, your product is supreme sophistication, royalty. That means that you help people carry themselves in a specific manner where they have self-confidence. So we already have a predetermined product. So we take that frequency we put it into a product. So what I've done is I've just recently partnered with a organization or company. It cost me a substantial piece of change that allows me to create unlimited apps. So I went through the app school. So again, I offered this to everybody before, and you guys know if nobody wants to join you, you do it yourself. And so now I'm able to build apps for people. And so that's one of the services. Now I'm offering my services to build your app for you based upon your numbers. Now, again, either you can do this yourself or I can do it. But now what I'm offering is for $1,000, I will build your app or your website or your PDF documents or whatever financial instrument that you would like developed. And you don't have to worry about which, because I know your numbers, most of the people. Now, included in that $1,000, if you don't already have your Dear Canary report, then the first thing I have to do, obviously, is to do your Dear Canary report. So that way I can find out what is the month that you was born. So that lets me know I got to give you that. So the first thing that we have to do is to make sure that you know your motivated abilities pattern. Because one of the biggest mistakes that we all make and have made is that we believe we need someone else. We believe we need a degree. We believe we need, a reverend. We believe we need a master teacher 33. You have enough today. You are enough right now. I just pulled myself out of a very, very dark place, and I did it by myself. So if I can do it, now remember, this is probably the 100th time, because new level, new devil. That just simply means a new way of living. You got to have a change. You cannot solve a higher dimensional problem with a lower dimensional mentality. That's not how it works. So you must be the vibrational equivalent. So I had to become a new person to go from making, $200,000-$300,000 a year to get to 1.4. That the mental disposition I had that allowed me to get to this level, I had to get rid of. And when I got rid of that disposition, like always, it's always darkest right before day. Never quit. Now remember, you do the same thing I did. You look for assistance. If assistance is out there, you connect with people that see you. Most people don't see you because you don't see you. The first thing you got to do is see you. So I threw out the nets like I always do, but nobody responded because I didn't respond. So it's not nobody's fault. So you can never blame other people. It ain't other people's job to take care of you. It's your job to take care of yourself. It's your job to align. Remember, we don't chase money. We attract it. We don't chase, I don't chase, men, means, or resources. Neither should you. You don't chase. You align with it. Or should I say you get attention. Then you bring about alignment with that assignment. That is how you attract it or align with it. Everything already exists, as we talked about in the 3-layer cake manifestation. And so what your job is to do is the same thing I've just done. Now, I've done this on every level of my life. Now, I'm like everybody else. I look for the path of least resistance first. We all do. It's human nature. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Sure, I would rather have, some investors with deep pockets that could fund all of my endeavors. All I got to do is just be me. That would be great. That's never happened. Now, again, it would be awesome, but it usually doesn't happen. So what do? Well, you got to bootstrap your way up to the top. What does that mean? That means that Source puts what you call problems, because problems are products. And so remember, every time there's some adversity in your life, that's God's way of getting your attention. That says that the door to your success, or the path to your success, is behind the door that you don't want to open. And so when you see this map, this is yours. It's not for other people. It's very important that you take your month that you was born and give it to yourself. Now, remember, you can give it to other people after you give it to yourself. So that's something I want to interject, because I talk about production so much that sometimes self-love gets put on the back burner, and then we end up chasing money because we have a love of money. Because we all just so we go out and we ask for money because we know that we need money, but you don't. Because money is nothing but your currency. So you never, ever chase money. Never, ever chase people. Never, ever chase things. Never beg. Never grovel. Ask once, maybe twice. After that, move the fuck on. Never, ever put yourself in a position where you are perceived. Because people change their perspective of you when you don't believe in you. So how do you believe in you? So much that you love. How do you love the process more than the destination? How do you get to the point where you so engulfed in your own, I ain't talking about the flesh and this worldly shit. Y'all already know that. I'm talking about the highest vibration that we talked about with Skynet manifestation. The reason why most of us fail is because we're not in love with love. We are in love with someone else. We're in love with another person. We're in love with another place. Or we're in love with another thing. But we're not in love with love. So what should you be in love with? You should be in love. If you're born in January, you have to be in love with love. Why? That's your motivated abilities pattern. You give that to yourself, not to nobody else. If you're born in February, you give a singleness of mind to yourself. If you're born in March, you give courage to yourself. If you're born in April, you give energy to yourself. If you're born in May, you give balance to yourself. If you're born in June, you give feminine wisdom to yourself. If you're born in July, you give action to yourself. If you're born in August, you heal your own soul. If you're born in September, you expand your own consciousness. If you're born in October, you bring your own emotional balance. If you're born in November, you give success to yourself. If you're born in December, you go on your own. You give yourself permission to go on a spiritual journey to establish love of love. You see, brothers and sisters, we love things. We love people. We love places. And so we get tripped up by the love of money. Love of money is the root of all evil. It got me. It gets me every time. Because I really, really love. So I think everybody else loves the same way I love. And remember, people ain't born on the same date and month that you're born. Everybody don't see the world the way that you do. So nobody is supposed to be you. When God called you, it wasn't a conference call. God gave you the vision. You. So nobody's going to see your vision. Ever. Especially your mate. The biggest mistake I made in life was thinking that my wife was supposed to be my partner. In business. They still preaching that shit. That's a lie from the pit. That's the number one cause of failure. You waiting for somebody else to put alongside you that ain't you. Let me give you a news flash, bro. Singularity, homie. If it is to be, it is up to me. This is a one world government. You have to govern your own world. Now, I ain't saying that you're not going to have assistance. People are not going to see you and value you and all that stuff. Of course, it comes after you value yourself. See, when you see yourself, then everybody else can see you. Because everybody else see you the way you do. And once I figured that out and I got to this level of understanding, bam, sky's open. Everything aligned. And so with this new understanding, again, I have been enrolled in this course for the last 3 months. And it took a while because of artificial intelligence. Remember, I'm not really into tech. I'm not a tech guy. But I know I needed to understand the basics just like I did when I had to understand Facebook advertising. Did it, tried it. I didn't like it, but I need to understand it. Why? That way nobody could con me. If you don't understand accounting and you just let somebody else do your books, you have no idea whether they're cooking the books or not. If you don't know nothing about physical fitness, you just hire somebody like me. I know everything about physical fitness. I ain't met nobody that know more about physical fitness than I do. But it's your job to know the same thing that I do. That's why I write books, to share my knowledge with other people. I'm born in September. I love total awareness. I don't like partial awareness. I don't do shit unless I know it. So I had to go in and learn an app, how to build my own app. Same thing I learned years ago when I learned how to build my own websites. I have to learn now how to build my own chat box. I have to learn how to build my own GPT. I have to learn how to build my own AI. I have to learn all that stuff. Now that I got the knowledge, okay, I'm good. So now I'm at the next level. And so the opportunities that thankfully, now again, it took me a while to get here. But now that I'm here, now that I kicked the door in, I overstand. And now it's lights out, balls to the wall, as they say in the hood. So what is the message for you? The message for you today is to connect with me or somebody else like me. Again, my basic entry level program is $1,000. Just as the basics. And again, that's the app development or the chat development or the GPT or the prompt engineering. Whichever one that you need, whatever one that you prefer, whatever financial instrument. What is a financial instrument again? It's something that puts money in your pocket. That's all it is. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Most people think a house is an asset. Usually it's not, unless it's an investment. Because your house takes money out of your pocket. Same thing for your car. Your car takes money out of your pocket. Unless you use your car. Do I use my car? Use it for advertising purposes. When you drive around, people stop you and say, hey, nice car. Hey, here you go. Here's my business card. If you ever need a website developed, you need an app developed, you need a GPT developed, you need prompt engineering, you need a website, you need a PDF document, you need an audio, you need video, you need social media development, you need email list development. All of these are tools that I had to upgrade my skill set. And the program that I went through, man, was off the chain. It was hard as heck because, again, I'm not a techie. But I knew I needed to understand the tech stuff. So that's why I kind of had to put myself in time out for a couple of months to wrap my brain around some of the new stuff. Now, a lot of this stuff is free. You can go to YouTube now and just type in a video. How to build an AI. How to build a chat GPT. How to build a chat box. How to develop your own app. How to set up your own OI system, whether you're doing an Android or whether you're doing the iPhone. And then once you state that, then you got to get up what they call an Apple development account. Because you just can't put your app onto Google Play or the App Store or Apple Store. And there's a cost involved. And it's annual. So now remember, I've done all this in the past, but it was at a different level. Now that artificial intelligence is out, everybody has up their game. Or you get left behind. So in conclusion, whether you partner with me, remember my entry-level product is $1,000 for me to build it for you. The new AI app. If you don't get me to do it, shit, you get somebody else to do it. Or do the same thing I did. Take the time, spend 15, 30 minutes a day, learn it. You can learn it. It's not hard. It's new, but it's not hard. Brothers and sisters, stop giving away your frequency. Your personal frequency is for you. So whatever month that you was born, from today forward, stop promoting it. So the month is for you. The path is for everybody else. So you take whatever month that you was born, that's your cash. For you though. So I've been giving away my seed. Because I've been sharing total awareness with other people. I'm supposed to be planting that coil in my soil. So I started planting my coil in my soil, and now it's producing. But it took a while. Now, it's very important. This is an adjustment because it's a new level now. Because if you're going from, like me, if you're going from a certain level to a whole new level that's double where you was at before, the mindset that got you to the level that you're at now, and you doubling it, that mindset is not going to get you to the next level. So the problem that we make is we use the same mindset that let's say, that got us our high school degree. You cannot use that mindset to get your college degree. So you can't use the mindset to get your bachelor's to get your master's. So you have to change how. Expand your consciousness. Remember the book that I just wrote called Manifesting, or Financial Manifesting Through Conscious Expansion. Again, if you don't have that book, anybody that's listening to me live, just email me and I'll send that one to you for free. Again, it's entitled Financial Management or Manifesting Through Conscious Expansion. You have to expand your consciousness. What does that mean? You have to learn some new stuff. But I have to do that to me. So I've been teaching you total awareness. But I wasn't teaching myself total awareness. So when I switched and started teaching myself total awareness, but then I started giving you compassion because I'm a 6. So in conclusion, what do you give? What is your financial instrument? Your financial instrument is your life path number. And what is your life path number? Well, you just take the month that you was born. Everybody already knows this already. You take the month that you was born, right? And just add the number straight across. So if you 1, you're a leader. So your product is leader. You help people lead. If you're a 2, you're an inward creator. If you're a 3, you what is called a creator or being creative, what they call an inward or an informed speaker. You're a 4, you're what they call a realist. That simply means you're a problem solver. If you're a 5, you have unending talent. That means you're a free spirit. If you're a 6, you are the responsible one. You are the responsible one. You're the server. You are here to serve. We call it caring and compassion. You are a server. So if you're selfish and egotistical and arrogant and you're a 6, you're going to be broke. 6s are put on this planet to serve. You cannot be a recluse. If you're a 7, you are the source of all knowledge. You're an expert thinker. You're an analyzer. That's your thing you give to the universe. That's God's gift to you. If you are an 8, you're a material manifester. You're an executive. If you're a 9, you're a humanitarian. Then if we get into the master numbers, if you're an 11, you are an in-the-moment person. Your product is helping people live in the moment. Not in the past, not in the future, in the moment. If you are an 11, your product, your financial instrument that gets you out of whatever situation you are in is the ability to live in the moment. Get out of your head. Get out of the past. Get out of the future. Live today in the present. If you're a 22, you are a material humanitarian. That means that you're the foundation for humanity. It ain't about building no freaking building. It's about building people. And if you're a 33 like me, you are a spiritual teacher. So my product that I put into a PDF document, that I put into a video, that I put into a app, that I put into a website, that I send to my email list, you must put your path to your cash into a product, service, or information that benefits other people more than it benefits you. That's the new game. The new game. Now, remember, it took me a while, man, to make the adjustment. But your boy's back. And once you over and understand what I'm saying, it's from now on, stop expressing the month that you was born. Put that in your pocket. That's your seed. Stop giving away your seed. If farmers eat their seed, they have nothing to plant. So the mistake that we're making is we're eating our seed. 99, not you, because you're high vibrational, keep it on, but them other Negroes, they're eating their seeds. So stop eating your seed, man. Stop eating your seed. Turn it into a financial instrument. Once again, the most powerful financial instruments that I recommend is an app. After the app is a website. After the website is social media. After social media is videos. After that is prompt engineering. Then PDFs like I got. And these audio shows like I'm doing right now. Put those, what are those? Your path. Again, I cannot stress the importance of using your path. The life path God gave to you to take you to your cash. You cannot be, there's no such thing. The wealth is common. We live in a commonwealth. We don't live in a capitalistic society. The dominant culture is trying to sell that to you so that way you can be a consumer because they are the producers. They producing the stuff and taking all your money. But you are a producer. You're not a consumer. You are a generator. You're an operator and you're a director. But you got conned, like most of us. So brothers and sisters, again, the services that I'm offering, again, is $1,000 to create your financial instrument for you. Or create it yourself. Start with the basics. What I'm doing right now, go on social media and give away your life path. Because that's an entry-level product. What are you doing? You're just sharing people, telling people what God told you. And it's automatic. Do I have to learn how to be responsible and compassionate? All my life, I've disliked the fact that I'm a nice guy. I never wanted to be a nice guy. Because where I came from in the hood, nice guys finished last, Sister Tanya. So I was not interested in being a nice guy. So I wanted to be a thug. Because all the thugs had all the money. So I had to make an adjustment. I had to get back in line with my God-given design. My gift to the world is I'm a 6, but I'm also a 33. So I'm a spiritual teacher of what? Being responsible and being a server. If I really want to be successful in life, that's my product. So I put that into a PDF document, which I've done, and I'm still doing. I put it into a video, which I'm doing right now. I put it into an audio. These are financial instruments, brothers and sisters. I put it into a website. I put it into an app. Your job is to take what God gave you and give. Man, the universe is waiting on you. But make the adjustment that I've done. And that is, keep the month that you was born, the meaning of the month that you was born. Now you keep that in your pocket. Now you give that to yourself. Now you give the month that you was born to yourself. January, give yourself some love. Love yourself. February, give yourself spirituality. Spirituality is a ruling disposition. A ruling disposition of singleness of mind. If you're born in February, you can't make money unless you have singleness of mind. You're born in January, because remember, money and destiny or density is the same frequency. But we do not have a love of money. We have a love of love. What is love? Love is the thing that God gave you to empower you. If you're born in January, God gave you love, so love, love. If you're born in February, God gave you a ruling disposition, so love, spirit. If you're born in March, love, courage, don't love money. If you're born in April, love, energy, and give energy to yourself. If you're born in May, balance. If you're born in June, feminine wisdom. If you're born in July, action. If you're born in August, heal your soul. If you're born in September, expand your consciousness. If you're born in October, get you some emotional balance. If you're born in November, you are success. Stop chasing money and chase love, because God did not create love. God is love. When you over and understand this chart, you become an asset. So when you call people, they want to talk to you. You become a magnet. You become attractive. When you go to Walmart, people are going to come to you and ask you, what do you do for a living? People are going to be drawn to you. So you don't have to be no beggar no more. You don't have to be asking nobody for nothing anymore, because God got you. You're an individual expression of God on earth. Carry yourself as a god or a goddess, because guess what? The offspring of a thing grows up to be like the thing. I never seen a horse give birth to a cow. If I'm made, according to the Bible, in the image and in the likeness of God, the offspring of a thing grows up to be like the thing. So my brothers and my sisters, remember, if you need me, you know what to do. Just email me, text me, call me. Shit, you can come by my house. I ain't tripping. I love you. Ain't no